Welcome back to Taddy's Restorations and the abandoned house restoration. Here's a snapshot of that beautiful view I get to wake up to every morning. Moved in about a week and a half ago. After 4 months. Woohoo! Progress has been pretty rapid. Starting to slow down a little bit now. Tackled little projects here and there. A little bit of a different format today on the video. I hope you all like it. If you are new here, be sure to go back and check out the old videos to see where all this started. Let's move inside and see what I've been up to. So, I'm in the process of constructing a temporary kitchen just to get me by until the main kitchen goes in. Be a little while before I get to installing that. So I bought myself an air fryer, something to cook in temporarily because I don't have an oven at the moment. These were the cabinets that were here at the property. They were pretty manky. Started cleaning them out. As you can see, all the grime has gone as best as I could scrub it. These ones are still yet to be done. As you can see, they weren't very nice. But I'm on to the job now of trying to sort out some sort of bench top. So I've got this bench top material that I won't be using that came with the new kitchen, or the new salvage kitchen that will go in the real kitchen. So let's go and see what we can brew up out of what's there. This is a piece of the kitchen bench top that came with the Tas oak kitchen. It had this attached to it, which was obviously the sink piece. I've just trimmed that off. We'll use this for the corner piece, and I'll go and drag the big island piece out of the shed and see how we can trim that up to make that fit for the rest of the bench. And here it is, very temporary, basic, slapped together kitchen. I'll do the job for the minute. Tell me what you reckon about it. Manky. The little temporary kitchenette's all set up. Got all my cooking equipment and the essentials in the cupboards. It will do for the minute. Windows are all nice and clean, the mould's all gone. Walls have had a wipe down. Pretty happy. Let's move on and see if we can fit a back door. Be sure to hang around to the end to see the ensuite bathroom reveal. So just at the moment I'm in the process of fitting the new door to the back porch area. Close off the rest of the house, try and keep some heat into the house. This is the door, it came with the windows that I purchased. And we'll pop outside and have a look at what I'm doing with the frame to make it fit. This is the door frame for that door. Obviously isn't the original door to this frame. It's the handle, or the lock location had been changed and had a filler piece put in for the hinges. I've had to shorten it, the width of it a little bit, and take the filler piece out that was in the hinges just to make it fit in the opening. It was only by 5mm, but of course shortening it by 5mm is a bit of a pain in the butt. I've had to actually shorten the whole frame height wise as well. So I've had to rebate the bottom piece here and shorten it, and I had to take this side out and rebate that so it could sit in 5mm, so I could square the frame up. Come back in a minute once I get it back together and we'll have a look as it goes in. The door frame's all nailed back together. We'll take it inside and see if it fits. Door frame's now sitting in position. Pretty happy with where it's at. All seems relatively square. So we'll pack it out to where it's got to be, nail it off, And you'll see here the old hinges rebated. The hinges on this door are non-rebate hinges, and this little filler strip had been put in down that side of the door frame to carry those hinges, and had packers in there. Because I've had to shorten the width of the door frame, I've had to take that filler strip out, and I'll trim up some little pieces of that and fill in where those old hinges were rebated. Door frame's now solidly attached to the wall. Screwed it off here. Might be able to see the packers are made up to make sure it will remain square. We'll get to filling in these rebated hinge pieces now. Filling in the little hinge rebate pieces in the old frame is all done. I've just glued little pieces in there and tacked them in there. Sanded it back so it's nice and flush. Filled in the old lock hole on the other side as well. Once it's all puttied up and painted, it will be almost invisible. We'll get on to shortening up the door now. You can see, I think I've got about 45-50 mil to trim off. I'll remeasure and double check and get cutting. So there it is. End up trimming 55 mil off the bottom of the door. A little bit nerve-wracking doing it with a circular saw. You really only get one shot at it. It'll come up pretty good, I think. We'll see if it fits now. I did take a little chip out of there, just glued back in, taped it up. We'll take the door back inside because I think it's about to pour with rain, and see if we can make it fit the hole. How good does that look? It's just sitting in the hole at the moment, it's not screwed off. Pretty stoked with that. It is a little bit tight. I probably could have gone 1 millimetre more. It is sitting hard on the bottom. It's not screwed off or anything yet. It does rub just ever so slightly in that top corner. That may change once it's screwed off. But I need to go and buy a plane, I think, and just take another millimetre off the bottom. It's one thing that I don't have. Might have to go and do a trip to Bunnings, I think. But pretty happy with how it's turned out. Several hours later, the door is finally on. Trip to Bunnings to buy a plane, and many hours of mucking around. Replaced the door hinges with the same hinges that were on there, supposedly easy fit door hinges, and a new doorknob because it didn't have a key to the old lock. But it's on there, it's all working. Had to plane some off the bottom, plane some off the back edge, do a bit of sanding in there, and these door hinges are terrible. It would have been much better putting rebated door hinges in. They kept sort of binding up and making the door bounce back and sort of bending the hinges. I ended up having to put like a little packer in behind these to kick them out a bit. But it worked out alright. Opens and closes, does what it should. Pretty happy with it. Still need to put architrave around it. And this side I need to put, because this is a really thick wall, because we had to pack this wall out, just level it out. I need to put a 25mm strip just down in here before I can put the architrave on. That's no biggie. I'm sure I've got plenty of timber. I'll be able to work that out out of my scrap pile. The frame will be painted white and it all needs sanding. I will refinish the door, sand it all back, because I think it's got some sort of dark stain on the inside, and I'd like it to match my other Tasmanian oak timber doors that are going in the rest of the house. So there it is, one back door fitted. So here we have the long awaited reveal of the first finished room in the abandoned house. This is the master bedroom ensuite. We walk in, and to the right we have the vanity. Terrazzo porcelain tile on the floor, and the wall tiles are ceramic tile, sort of a taupey colour. I think it works really well with the black trim. Got the rain shower head and the handheld shower piece. The shower is absolutely amazing. Still need to finish off caulking around the top of the tiles, but I need to wait for the ceiling paint to cure before I can do that. So I've got a couple of more days to wait. I give plumbers and bathroom fitters full credit, because caulking around, or siliconing, doing all the edging and stuff is a very, very time consuming job to get right and to make it look right. There's still no electrical in here yet. PowerPoint's fitted, but it's not actually connected to anything. And I still need to have the Tastic installed and wired up. That's a free wall hanging vanity. Soft closed drawers and all those fandangled things. The toilet was a little bit of a headache to install. The system at the back sat out from the wall at the top by about 10mm. Trying to work out how to rectify that, I ended up getting a rubber seal, because it's not sealed between the toilet bowl and the cistern. You ladies all know that us fellas' aim isn't always very accurate. It was a real trap. Once the cistern is installed, there's no way to clean under it. So I ended up fitting a rubber seal under there, which allowed the cistern to kick back and sit flush against the wall. And with it all cinched down, tightened right up, and silicone back to the wall and installed, it works really well. And I think the black rubber seal works with the black trim and bits and pieces in the bathroom just fine. And there's no issues with developing weird musty smells in the bathroom that you can't clean. So put trim around the window and tiled inside the reveal. Bit of contrast with the using the floor tiles there. Same with the niche in the shower. Use the floor tiles there just to give it a bit of contrast. I'm really, really happy with how this has all turned out. you have a vision in your head and you're really not sure how it's going to all pan out until it's all together. So there it is. Tell me what you think of it. Leave a comment. Like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Thanks for watching. Let there be light. They even have a fan. Woohoo! Let there be light. They even have a fan. Woohoo!